Alright guys, so I'm going to do a quick tutorial on the type tool in Illustrator. Our worksheet is very simple, so let's go ahead and get started. Make sure that you have the type tool in your tools panel. It looks like the letter T. If you don't see it, go ahead and go to Windows, Toolbars, and make sure you have the Advanced toolbar. Alright, so regular tool, text tool. The first box is telling you to click anywhere inside this box and type in your first name, so I'm just going to click once. And I'm going to type my name. You can do all caps or lowercase, up to you. Now this is really tiny, so the second step is telling you to change your font, the type of font, and then the font size in the character panel. Luckily, once you have the type tool activated, the character panel pops up on your properties panel over here, as well as up in your options bar. So you can highlight all of your text and come in here and then change it to whatever font you've downloaded. You can come to this box right here. This is your text size, and you could either enter in a text size or click this drop down menu and it'll change it for you. I'm going to grab my selection tool and then just position it somewhere here in the middle. But that's the simple how to change the font using this drop down, the size using this drop down. And then some fonts have cool extra features here. This one just comes in bold, but some fonts, like I said, will have like the regular, the bold, the italic that you can mess around with here. Okay, so that's the regular simple changes you can make. We're going to go on to formatting text. So this time it's telling you to type your first and last name. So I'm going to grab my type tool and I'm going to click once. So your first name, and then going to hit enter and type in my last name. It's keeping all the settings of the previous box that we've made, and that's fine. I want you to change the font name for this one too if you can. Oh, I do not like that one. Do this one. It wants you to highlight the text, so we'll start with our first one. My first name up here, and it says change the tracking. So the tracking is over here in your characters panel too. It's the little V and then A. And then the leading is this up at the top, the two little A's. If you're unsure, you can hover over, and it should tell you the name of it. So let's change the tracking. Actually, let's change it to my last name. So I'm going to highlight my last name, and I'm going to increase the spacing to like 200. And then this one, I'll leave at 0. Okay, so next let's do the leading, and that's this up here. You can hit auto, or you can kind of hover over all these numbers here and then see which one you like best. And that's basically it. If we haven't gotten to paragraph yet, because that's the next one, but it's getting to me that it's not centered, so I'm going to do align centered text and then grab my selection tool and then center it over here. Okay, but that's changing the tracking and the leading. So the spacing between the letters is tracking, and then the spacing between lines of text is your leading. All right, we're going to move on to alignment now. So type tool again. It wants us to type design 3 times. So I'm going to click once and then hit design 3 times. I'm going to grab my selection tool really quick. And I'm going to decrease the size here. I'm going to change the leading to be back to auto. And that might actually be too small. Okay. So it wants us to adjust the paragraph for this. So you can highlight the first line of text and align it left. So that's this panel over here, and this one's left. Then highlight the second one and do center. Then highlight the third line of text and do right. So you should have something that looks like this. Okay, I'm going to hover over the corner here, and I'm going to hold down Shift and resize it so that it fits in here. So that is using the paragraph tool to align things, or text. Right, some other neat tools that you have here is typing on an open path. So you're going to grab your pen tool. I'm going to do no fill because we don't need a fill. And I just want you to do a crazy open path like this. I'm going to hit escape so it stops the path. Don't click on anything else. Come straight to the type tool and then right click. And you're looking for the type on a path tool. Click on that, hover over until you see this little symbol here where it says path, and then click once. My text right now is too big, so I'm going to take this down to like 12, let's do 24 points. I'm going to hit backspace and show you what that looks like. This is typing on a path. You can type whatever you want. Okay, but that is a cool feature that Illustrator has. I can still always come back here too and then change the font. Right, we're going to go to type on a closed path, so that you would need a shape for it. I'm going to choose the ellipse tool. I'm going to do no fill, and then, oops, I have this selected over here. Let me deselect, then grab the circle. Right, so no fill. I'll do the red outline for now because it goes away anyway. And then I'll do a circle. You don't need a different type tool. If you right click and then do type on a path, you can just hover over here and start typing away. Okay, you can rotate this if you'd like. And those are typing on a path or a closed. This is an open path, and then this is a closed path here. The last one is telling you type your initials in big text. So I'm going to grab my regular type tool. I'm going to change this to be a different font again. You could make this even bigger by typing in 100 points, let's say, or if you grab a corner and then size up, that works too. Alright, it says give them a fill color, an inside color, and a stroke color, so I'm just going to select it and come to my appearance tabs over here, or panel, and I'm going to change the fill to green, and then I'm going to click on the stroke color here and then change it to, I don't know, let's just say pink for now. And it wants you to adjust the stroke size as well. A neat feature that this has is an appearance tab here. You can add additional fill colors and stroke colors as well, but we'll just keep it simple for now. Just change the fill and the stroke color. You're then going to do File, Save As, change this to a PDF, and then hit Save and upload this PDF file.